Negotiation isn't about money, it's about power. It's not confrontation, it's clarity. If you want to be treated like a leader, you have to negotiate like one. Most designers think that negotiation is about numbers, but it is not. Negotiation is about identity. It's about whether you show up as a vendor or a leader. You all know that I love Chris Voss. He says, negotiation is not about winning, it's about getting what you want while making the other side feel understood. And that's leadership. Section 1, why designers avoid negotiation. So a lot of creatives avoid negotiation because they think that I don't want to seem difficult, I don't want to lose the project, what if they think that I'm greedy? And here's the thing, if you can't negotiate your own value, you can't really successfully lead a client through a creative process either. Negotiation is not confrontation, it's clarity. And clarity is leadership. Section 2, the leadership frame. I want you to think about a strong leader. You know, they don't apologize for boundaries. They don't panic when someone pushes back. They don't oversell. They stay calm. And Chris Voss talks about tactical empathy, which means understand the other party's position, name their concern, and stay steady. So let's say that the client says, ooh, that's higher than we expected. With tactical empathy, you would say, it sounds like that number caught you off guard. And why this works is that you label the emotion. You don't start with defending. You don't lower. You invite them to elaborate. You're not even starting to negotiate yet. You're gathering information, and information is power. So let me give you another variation of this. Let's say that the client is saying, ooh, that's higher than we expected. You can also say, can you help me understand what range you were anticipating? And why this works is that you shift the conversation to clarity. You make them reveal their anchor. You stay neutral. You're not saying yet, I'll adjust. You're saying, okay, let's align. Leaders ask questions. They don't panic discount. A third reply that you can use is, okay, it may feel that way at a first glance, but can I walk you through how this pricing reflects the scope and the impact that we discussed? And so this way you are normalizing their reaction, first of all, but you maintain confidence and you re-anchor the conversation in value. You are reinforcing this number wasn't random. Another bonus variation on this, if you really sense that the budget is way off, you can say, okay, it might be that we are not completely aligned on scope and budget yet, and that is completely okay. Let's see if there's a version that works for both of us. Now, this communicates detachment, maturity, and no desperation. And paradoxically, that increases respect. So the key principle behind all of these is that you never justify from fear. You never fill silence with discounts. You regulate first and then you respond. Now that's power. 3, silence is authority. So one of Voss's most powerful tools is silence. So you state your rate and then you zip your pretty little mouth. Most junior freelancers, they talk themselves into discounts. Senior professionals let the number sit in the room. Silence communicates confidence and confidence communicates value. Negotiation isn't about squeezing out as much money as possible from your client. It's about demonstrating composure, clarity, boundaries, leadership. And clients, they don't just pay for design, they pay for stability. And if you want to be treated like a leader, you have to negotiate like one. Now, if you found this episode useful, please hit the subscribe button and give the video a like. That helps me create more content like this to help you accelerate in your creative career. I'll see you in the next one.